Guys, welcome to weeks 11 and 12 of my pregnancy with baby number 2 while in nursing school. Okay, not a whole lot has happened over the past 2 weeks. I apologize that I didn't get to do like a single video for each week, but I waited so long on week 11 that I was already like almost through my 12th week, and I was like, well, I'll just wait. So let's jump right in. Week 11 was 2 weeks ago. I'm now 13 weeks. As of today, I'm 13 weeks today. Today is Friday. So week 11 was 2 weeks ago. And I'm looking back on them and telling you like the things that I have written down. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking in my little pregnancy journal that I have here. This week, Josh bought a old car, like what would be like a show car. It's not fixed up yet, but that's just something, that's pretty much one of the only monumental thing that happened this past week. Cash is in love with it. It's all he wants to talk about. He tells everybody that we see about it. And in week 11, baby is the size of a lime. My mood was pretty good. Energy was decent. Comfort, not at all. I had a lot of trouble sleeping on week 11. I would just wake up constantly and toss and turn what seemed like all night long, which was super duper annoying. And I don't know, it was a bad week for sleep or rest. Symptoms: round ligament pain, urinary urgency, a little bit of nausea, reflux, dry heaving, hard to brush my teeth, back soreness, and shortness of breath. The dry heaving thing, it would just like randomly, I would feel like I was going to throw up, but I wouldn't. It's like I just like gag a little bit. And then I would run to the bathroom because I would think I was going to throw up, and I would just kind of like dry heave for a minute, and then I would stop. And it happened a lot whenever I was brushing my teeth. Fitness, bed yoga, I didn't this past week, but I've started back. But almost every single night when I get into bed, you can look it up here on YouTube. I don't even remember who did it, but you can search like bedtime yoga that you do in your bed. And I really enjoy doing that. It basically is just like really good stretching before bed, which, like I've said before, I did whenever I was pregnant with Cash, and I stayed, pretty limber. Like I could touch my toes and paint my toenails and shave my legs and all that kind of stuff my entire pregnancy with Cash right up until I delivered. So, and it just made me feel less tense and less tight. So I did that. My cravings for week 11 were salads, pickles, fruit, broccoli, and scrambled eggs. Alright, and then week 12, which was this past week, baby was the size of a large plum, and I passed the first unit test of this section in school yesterday on Thursday, which was very exciting, and I made high enough to where I have a little bit of wiggle room. That way if I do bomb one of these other ones, I've got, just a few points, like 8 points that kind of give me a little bit of leeway. So that's very exciting. I was very proud. I studied very hard, nonstop for like 2 days, and it's really hard to study when you have a toddler. Especially Cash, normally he'll play by himself or he'll watch TV, and he still takes a nap typically most days. But lately he's been kind of clingy, like he wants you to play with him all the time. Like right now, I keep looking this way because he's in the living room watching TV, and I'm like just kind of peeping in there to check on him, but he may interrupt this video at some point. We'll deal with it. That's pretty much all that happened in week 12. My mood was irritable and stressed because of the test. I was very irritable. Everything was getting on my nerves because I just wanted to sit and study, and the house is a wreck, and because I haven't really gotten to do any of my cleaning or laundry or any of that kind of stuff, which is so annoying because that's something that I take a lot of pride in and that I really enjoy doing. And since I was studying all week long to prepare for this test, I didn't get it done, and that was making me irritable. And then pretty much everything else was making me irritable. My energy was tired, still having a little bit of trouble with sleeping. I feel like I'm sleeping better since I've gotten back on to doing my bedtime yoga in the bed, like, like I said just now. But still, I just feel kind of like we're on a bad routine right now. Just, my husband's working second shift, so he comes home at 11, and then usually me and Cash are asleep by that point, and then he comes to bed at like 3, and I wake up and I want to talk to him, and we talk for a little bit, and then he falls asleep, and I'm wide awake for hours, it seems like, and I just kind of toss and turn, and then I'm left kind of tired the next morning. So anyways, aside from that, comfort, decent. I'm not terribly uncomfortable. Nothing out of the norm. Symptoms, Saturday night puke fest. I have noticed that for the past month, every single Saturday, for the past 4 Saturdays, I really hope it doesn't happen tomorrow, between 9 and 11 p.m., like whenever I should be going to bed, because I have clinical on Sundays, I get sick, and that's the only day and the only time that I actually vomit. I don't know why. It's really weird. I asked my clinical, excuse me, I have the hiccups. I asked my clinical instructor, she's specialized in like OB nursing and maternity nursing, and she said that it's probably just like not necessarily a hormonal thing. I mean, the hormonal, like, the reason that I'm throwing up, but just because I know that I have clinical the next day, and I'm kind of like worrying myself, like working myself up, and I know I need to be in bed, and like I want to feel good for clinical, and then I end up getting sick, just because like I'm worrying myself sick basically. So she said, obviously try not to worry about it, but it's kind of hard when you're throwing up. Nipple itching and tenderness. I know that sounds really, really strange, and it's even weird to say, but I've looked it up, and apparently it's pretty common at this point, because you're going into the second trimester, and I feel like my boobs have grown. They feel a lot heavier and a lot bigger, and I think that's just part of it. Like when your skin stretches, it tends to itch, like your belly will itch towards the end because your skin has stretched so far. I kind of feel like that's what it might be. Sore back, legs, and feet, and reflux. I'm still dealing with the reflux. I'm taking the Equate brand acid reducer, which I asked, my teacher, and she said it was fine. I haven't seen my doctor yet. She said that this was fine, and that, I take pretty much 2 of them a day. I pretty well have to not be sick, like to throw up, because the reflux is really what triggers it for me. So I'm still dealing with that. Fitness, not a lot. Like I said, I didn't really do much of the yoga this past week. Cravings, Red Lobster, which I satisfied tonight. My mom's birthday is this weekend, and she wanted to go out to eat with me and Cash, so we went to Red Lobster tonight, and yeah, we ate there, and that's, got that craving satisfied. Water, I've been craving water. I just want to drink it like all day, every day, all the time, constantly. Bagels and berry cream cheese and fruit. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for weeks 11 and 12. Thank you guys so much for commenting and for thumbs upping my videos and telling me, that you appreciate me making these videos, and, asking me for advice and stuff. I really, really appreciate it, and it makes me feel good that I'm reaching people that were looking for the same thing that I was looking for. And I encourage you guys to make videos too, because I feel like there's, I'm sure I'm not the only one who has ever made videos. I can't find anybody else, but I feel like if there were more of us, it would be not as like a taboo subject to be pregnant and in nursing school. So I encourage you guys to make videos of your own, and definitely let me know if you do. I'll be glad to watch them. I love watching other people's pregnancy vlogs. So I'll keep you guys up to date. My appointment is Tuesday. I'll be 13 weeks and 4 days. And I am going to do a video after that. I'll probably do it and upload it Wednesday. So be looking out for that, and hopefully I'll have good news for that. So thanks, guys, and thumbs up this video if you liked it. Bye.